the sea away. He roll the sea away. He roll the sea away. See it now. When sorrows start like storm, we're dashing over my way. Again the Lord, what a God nice in mercy, and him just roll them back. Come on now. Then forward till this Jehovah, for the billows dash and spread. With a concrete tread, we will push ahead, and we will hold the sea away. And what him do now? He roll the sea away. He roll the sea away. He roll the sea away. All of the sea away. Problem coming road. Problem coming road. Mountain coming road. Problem coming. Whoa! He roll the sea away. He roll the sea away. Problem coming road. Problem. Listen. And when I reach the sea for needed grace I pray. I know the Lord. Any better do on the God. He will roll the sea away. Then forward still this Jehovah's will. Though the billows dash and spread, with a concrete tread we will push ahead and roll the sea away. Look here now, man. Sickness come, he will roll away. He come, sickness he roll the sea away. He roll the sickness roll the sea away. He roll the sea away. Roll all the sickness away. All of the bill they repair. Roll the sea away. 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 Then forward till this Jehovah's will. Blow the billows dash and spread. With a concrete tread we will push ahead and we go. One more time. Then forward till this Jehovah's will. Blow the billows dash and spread. With a concrete tread we will push ahead and go. One more time. Lord, he roll the sea away. He roll the sea away. Roll the sea away. Problem come, he roll it up. Sickness come, he roll it up. All the problem, he roll it up. All the problem come, he roll. Lord Jesus. Lord Jesus. Somebody else say, Jordan roll. Jordan roll. Oh yeah. And do thy work thyself. He say roll. Jordan roll. Jordan roll. To heaven when I die, people hear Jordan roll. Take it on. He roll the sea away. He roll the sea away. He roll the sea away. All of the problem roll up. All of the sickness roll up. All of the bill them roll up. Everything problem. Yeah. He rolled. Hallelujah. Glory. Thank you, Jesus. Whatever you face this week, forward still. Whatever mountains come in your way, forward still. Yeah. Whatever, if you walk out to war, forward still. Yeah. Disappointment come, forward still. Yeah. Woo. And if another pastor fall, forward still. After the pastor we are follow. We obey with pastor, but we are follow Jesus. Forward still. Woo. Young people, walk holy. Walk holy. Make the right decisions. Walk right. Walk holy. Ramandosia. Rakandarabasiandarabosha. Walk holy. Forward still. It's Jehovah's will. Though the billows dash and sway with a concrete tread, we will push. Let the church be the church, and he will roll. Yes, he will roll. No matter what you face, he will roll. Even if you fall, get up and he will. Oh yes, and he will roll the sea away. Hallelujah.
Ho, 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 ho.
Slay the season with self-care and unwrap the gift of wellness with Tonian Organics natural treasures that brings you laughter, joy, and radiance with a healthy skin glow. Give a gift of love for Christmas. The sale on all products made in December. 10% goes back to Podnadraw TV, courtesy of Tonian Organics. Use access code PDTV10 on all purchase made. Visit our website or contact us at 917-55-76204 and order yours today.
Mighty God, Jamaica. What a piece of banger around Jamaica.
Beats.
Bad. Hallelujah.
Mighty God
Beats.
fruit cake.
Mighty fruit cake.
Mighty fruit
cake.
Mighty fruit cake. Ooh.
And this is not no fake review. This is a real 100% review.
What a piece of banger around Jamaica.
Beats.
Bad. Hallelujah.
Mighty God
Beats.
fruit cake.
For I want to go to heaven when I die. We go here when Jordan goes. Get something on wave it. 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 Grab a rock and 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 wave it. Come on, wave your love the Lord. And me say roll, Jordan roll, roll. Praise him like you just don't care. Just praise your God, because you know what he has done for you. Just give him praise. Rock and praise him. Dance and praise him. Wave your hand and praise him. For I want to go to heaven when I die. We go here when Jordan. My God, David was one of the greatest musicians. And I hear this musician playing. Give God glory, musician. Tell him, play a little David. Play a little David. Play me David. Play a little David. Yes, play me David. Play a little David. Yes, play me David. Play a little David. Me say roll, Jordan. Me say roll, Jordan, roll. My God, Church of God this evening. God is good. Yes, God is good. God, for I want to go to heaven when I die. We go here when Jordan. Come now. Me have to do that when you roll. Me want hear when you roll. Me have to do that when you roll. Me want hear when you roll. Me have to do that when you roll. Me want hear when you roll. Me have to do that when you roll. Me want hear when you roll. Me have to walk right in there. 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 A river Jordan a roll. 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 Roll river Jordan. Roll river Jordan. Roll river Jordan. Roll river Jordan. Roll bank to bank. Roll bank to bank. Roll bank to bank. Roll bank to bank. Let the deaf man hear. And the dumb man talk. And the blind eye see. And the crippled man walk. Roll back to bank. Roll back to bank. Roll back to bank. Roll back to bank. A river Jordan a roll. A river Jordan a roll. A river Jordan a roll. A river Jordan. I feel like praising. I feel it when you roll. Me want hear when you roll. Me have to do that when you roll. Me want hear when you roll. Me have to do that when you roll. Me want hear when you roll. Me have to do that when you roll. Me want rock and praise it, boy. Me have to do that when you roll. Me want hear when you roll. Boy, river Jordan a roll. People make you roll, make you roll. Boy, a blessing make you roll. Yes, a blessing make you roll. Boy, are your blessing make you roll. Yes, are your blessing make you roll. For I want to go to heaven when I die. We go here when Jordan rolls. Somebody shout and praise to God.
Heat life, he life, he life.
Yes, comrades! Youth and youth! Undecided voters! PNP coming again! So tell your neighbor, tell your friend! Green man a ride with like mule, and I take the nation for fall! But we have a new name for him! What the name? Him name Eli! Bangarang! Oh, we tired of the labor pay! The drive across the bus and the country going down the drain. Yes, we tired of the labor paid. Poverty of us we shut and we going insane. Why? Eli? At the new name for the bus driver. Eli? That's how you hear on every corner. Eli? The name a ring throughout Jamaica. Eli, Eli. On a Monday, on a Tuesday, on a Wednesday, on a Thursday, on a Friday, on a Saturday, 2 times on a Sunday. Eli. Hear this. Eli tell we say him a go build up the country, put money in our pocket and end poverty. Promise the farmer them a go drive SUV. No him crash the bus, him a blame PNP, but Eli is a rookie driver. Him cannot run Jamaica. Him fi go sit down back in the harbour. Him too lion out of order. Eli, lie. Oh, we tired that the labor pay. The driver crash the bus and the country going down the drain. Yes, we tired that the labor pay. Poverty a bus we shut and we going insane. At the union for the bus driver. That's all you hear from every corner. In name a ring throughout Jamaica. Eli make big promise to teach a nurse and police. Promise to give them big salary increase. Promise jobs, more jobs and good economy. But no him crash the bus, him a blame PNP. But Eli is a rookie driver. Him cannot run Jamaica. Him they go sit down back in the harbour. Him too lion out of order. Eli, lie. Wanna remember this? Eli from a party new on the scene. Swear say him done with the garrison and the green.
I'll never go back to that.
Him tell the country now him greener than green with no credibility. Eli at the union for the bus driver. That's how you hear from every corner. Him name a ring throughout Jamaica. Eli is a rookie driver. Him cannot run Jamaica. Him fi go sit down back in the harbour. Him too lion out of order. On a Monday, on a Tuesday, on a Wednesday, on a Thursday, on a Friday, on a Saturday, 2 times on a Sunday, 1 o'clock.
Alright, partner draw, Andre, set a rat trap, with the 2 foot rat them, set a rat trap. Set a rat trap, with the 2 foot rat them, set a rat trap. Set a rat trap. Set a rat trap in the parliament. Set a rat trap with the 2 foot rat them. Set a rat trap with the 2 foot. Set a rat trap in a FLA. Set a rat trap with the 2 foot rat them. Set a rat trap with the 2 foot rat them. Set a rat trap in the school. The one them where teeth to pity them money. Set a rat trap. Set a rat trap in the judiciary. The one them where take money under the table. Set a rat trap in the lawyer them. Set a rat trap. Take the people money and take them land title. And them not get no title. Hello? Set a rat trap. Partner draw. Andre. Hello? Me say we set a rat trap in the church. For the one them we are thief the offering. Set a rat trap. We must catch them. Set a rat trap in the tax office. Set a rat trap in the 2 foot rat them. Set a rat trap. Me say we set a rat trap. Andre. Oh my God, we are suffering in Jamaica with the corruption. Jesus Christ, you can't get them. Set a rat trap down on the wharf. Set a rat trap for the, what they call them? Set a rat trap down on the wharf, man. Yes? And set a rat trap in the airport. Hello, you know, say all here Jamaica bankrupt, but we don't know where the money go. Set a rat trap, set a rat trap with the 2 foot rat them, set a rat trap. Set a rat trap in the entertainment. Hello? Set a rat trap in the entertainment. Set a rat trap. Let me say, set a rat trap. For those who do contract killing. We must catch them in America, in England, and in Canada. Set a rat trap to the one them in Jamaica. With the 2-foot rat there. Set a rat trap. Hello? Set a rat trap. We must catch them. Tear off the cover and expose them. Set a rat trap. Alright, sir. Set a rat trap. Must catch them.
Good night. Good night. Good night, Jamaica. Today really has not been a good day for me, but even in my time of disappointment, I remain elegantly fabulous. Right? Even when they gave me lime, I turned the lime into lemonade. Good night to Jamaica. Good night. Good night, good night, good night. Who agrees with me? Even when life pours lemonade on you, why am I so late? Boy Casey boss we ass just a while ago at stadium. Yeah, man, it's the first time St. Catherine High School has reached the finals of the Manning Cup. And I'm really happy for them, Jamaica. I'm really happy that they were able to make it. But unfortunately, the wrong side of North Street is not the right side. The wrong side of North Street won the Manning Cup tonight. So it's not a good day for me. It's certainly not the best day for me. But even when life presents lime or lemon, you make lemonade from it. All right? So congratulations to Kingston College. Well done, St. Catherine High School. You know, my school, my alma mater, and I will forever say one princess. Although we have good people and bad people come from there. Although we have good and bad, we come from there. But I'm really, really, really happy for the kind of contribution and the work that they have done, particularly in the sporting disciplines at St. Catherine High. Not only football, but you have realized that St. Catherine has equally been doing well in track and field of late. They do well in basketball all the time. They do well in netball. They're doing well in other sporting discipline, and for them to come this far, I am sure that if they continue to have the same team next year, I'll Casey in a serious bangarang. So I want to say congratulations to them, the students. I want to say congratulations. I mean, no fan over here 40s. But me no fan over here, but me still happy. So I could say congratulations to the team that came second in the Manning Cup. Them really come far. But they really want them get the cup. But if it not happen today, it'll go happen another time. And me go live to see it happen in my lifetime. Me go live Jamaica to see it happen. But all in all, we have done well. And I want to say to St. Catherine High School, the leadership, the sports management team, well done, St. Catherine High. And I look forward for greater things for years to come. All right. And big up to KC too, man. Wanna play a good match? Wanna play a good match? Wanna play a good match? And a winner must prevail, and somebody will have to come second, somebody will have to come third. But we have slain many giants during this season, and I want to say congratulations to St. Catherine High. How all unupan TikTok a go do? How them a go do? Where all of them people are go do? The TikTokers them, because they only hear TikTok unless it gets a buyer from the United States between now and the 19th of January. TikTok will be officially banned in the United States. So I don't know where all of them rankers there in Jamaica going to. And even the US. Why I'm saying it's going to have a serious effect on them. Play what them are say go happen. Cause yeah, some of them will say at them job for come over here, come back, you know. Play what them say go happen, producer.
Breaking news involving one of the most popular social media apps in the country, maybe in the world. Moments ago, the D.C. Court of Appeals upholding a law that would ban TikTok in the U.S. if the app is not sold by its Chinese parent company by January 19th. The Department of Justice has argued that TikTok is a national security threat due to how much access a major Chinese company has to Americans' personal data. TikTok has called it a violation of free speech and a radical departure from this country's tradition of championing an open internet. But again, a D.C. Court of Appeals upholding this TikTok ban set to go in effect by January 19th if the company is not sold.
Play it again for me.
Breaking news involving one of the most popular social media apps in the country, maybe in the world. Moments ago, the D.C. Court of Appeals upholding a law that would ban TikTok in the U.S. if the app is not sold by its Chinese parent company by January 19th. The Department of Justice has argued that TikTok is a national security threat due to how much access a major Chinese company has to Americans' personal data. TikTok has called it a violation of free speech and a radical departure from this country's tradition of championing an open internet. But again, a D.C. Court of Appeals upholding this TikTok ban set to go in effect by January 19th if the company is not sold.
So, I. All who that over here say them a work. You have some of them over here, not all them depend. Chat snipe. You have one she, you know. Me not say she can't do the TikTok, you know, but the way how she brazen and vulgar with it is a major turn off. Chat snipe! Chat snipe! I mean, I said to myself, say, no, sir. She said she sit down and she not move. Snipe, chat snipe! Only know me attack. Only know me attack. But I don't know. Cause if it is banned Jamaica, it's going to have a ripple effect. Because majority of those who give the rankers in Jamaica, what are they? They're from the United States. So if the United States block it, how them going to survive? How them going to survive Jamaica? How all Swissley and all World Dog and all of them rankers they go and manage?
Help. We key out of the
Trouble seriously they know. Cause Swissley and World, all Miss Triple going to survive. And all the rank of them in a Jamaica where from morning till night them upon one heap. All Ivan they go survive. Oh, Triple have our business. Oh, Triple was one of the smart ones. Oh, Miss Triple was one of the smart ones. Oh, I like Miss Triple. Right, Miss Triple. Right, Miss Triple. If I am on TikTok for gifts, I don't take gifts over TikTok. Me will say taps and rose 1 and 2 times. But I don't know. Hey, mighty God. And now no fan not gonna come over YouTube. Plenty are not gonna come over YouTube now. Oh, but YouTube not do like TikTok one not gonna have the whole heap of game and them something then. I wonder if Elon Musk going to be one of those persons. I wonder if Elon Musk going to buy TikTok. I'm going to ask again. I wonder if Elon Musk going to buy TikTok. Because according to them, for it to continue to operate in the United States, an American owner has to purchase it. Oh, it's going to be interesting. Oh, them say you can use a different VPN. Oh, well, them will survive. If them can probably use the Jamaican VPN. But let us see the outcome of it, because a lot of people, the President Trump can't buy it, but let us see who go and purchase it. I believe Jamaica that somebody will purchase it. But let us see what will be the outcome. But I can tell you, it's going to have a knee-jerk or a domino effect on the Jamaican TikTokers. But don't worry, TikTok. Don't worry, the Jamaican rankers. Don't worry, Jamaican rankers. I want to see what is going to come out. It's pretty much interesting. Me, I asked that I would want, Elon Musk is an investor, and I possibly think that Elon Musk, there is another interesting development, and my guests, I believe they are here. You guys are aware that President Trump-elect has made an offer to Bahamas. But Bahamas refuse to take the deal. Listen to this and me come back. Because I know certain people very greedy, Listen to that deal here, Jamaica. Where Bahamas.
The Bahamas just rejected a proposal from Donald Trump's administration to take in migrants that Donald Trump plans to deport in his second term. So the Prime Minister of the Bahamas, Philip Davis, just told reporters that his island received a proposal from Trump's transition team to, quote, accept deportation flights of migrants from other countries, end quote. And in response to this proposal, the Prime Minister said the Bahamas has, quote, reviewed and firmly rejected the proposal. Basically, Donald Trump's big plan with his mass deportation program was to send migrants to places like the Bahamas, or as Reuters reports, Turks and Caicos, Panama, and Grenada, should their home countries reject them. The guy didn't even think through this plan. He just campaigned on it. Then he won, and now he has to deliver on his plan, but the islands are rejecting him. I guess it's back to the drawing.
Producer, play it one more time.
The Bahamas just rejected a proposal from Donald Trump's administration to take in migrants that Donald Trump plans to deport in his second term. So the Prime Minister of the Bahamas, Philip Davis, just told reporters that his island received a proposal from Trump's transition team to, quote, accept deportation flights of migrants from other countries, end quote. And in response to this proposal, the Prime Minister said the Bahamas has, quote, reviewed and firmly rejected the proposal. Basically, Donald Trump's big plan with his mass deportation program was to send migrants to places like the Bahamas, or as Reuters reports, Turks and Caicos, Panama, and Grenada, should their home countries reject them. The guy didn't even think through this plan. He just campaigned on it. Then he won, and now he has to deliver on his plan, but the islands are rejecting him. I guess it's back to the drawing.
You know, you can't carry my guest them for me because the Prime Minister of Bahamas has rejected this offer. I wonder, I'm wondering tonight. Has a similar offer been made to Jamaica? Because I tell you, Jamaica's foreign policy over the years is very transactional. Jamaica's foreign policy over the years has been very transactional. So I am wondering tonight, with all of these apartments that them have up and everything, is this a part of the great scheme that the Prime Minister was planning for, that President Trump going to come to him and tell him same one for carrying the immigrants then? Producer carrying me guess them and come in a be the only one with terrorize span this tonight, you know. In very gravalicious, you know. In very gravalicious Jamaica. Only know him have a style that him coming like a night nurse. Am I telling a lie? You know Jamaica, when no other country decided they were going to go to Haiti, who took the money and go to Haiti? When no other country decided, remember Bahamas could have go to Haiti too. Nobody else in the Caribbean never take the offer. Who else take the offer? Who? Tell me who take the offer. Him licky. Very licky. Am I telling a lie? If I'm telling a lie, say, yes, teacher, you're telling a lie. But him is a very licky man. And I'm going to deal with him business later, you know. But my theory is, could it be that Jamaica is going to be considered to take the immigrants that President Trump is trying to get rid of? I am asking tonight, Jamaica. I am asking tonight in the interest of knowing. No, Jamaica, I have to ask, because when no one else decided to take on the Haiti's fight, who took it on? So similarly, I want to know tonight whether or not Jamaica will be considering taking the immigrants from the United States to come to Jamaica. Remember I said them a try Panama to other countries. So I am saying, remember Bahamas and Jamaica. Jamaica is actually bigger than Bahamas, and they're considering to have done it in the Bahamas. Tonight you must question Jamaica. knowing his history, knowing his antecedents, knowing his pattern, could it be that Jamaica has a proposal coming in from the Trump administration? Could it be that the foreign minister secretly has left Jamaica to go to the US to have discussions with the foreign secretary? When you ask these questions, a lot of people are like, why are you asking these things? But think about it rationally. Think about it tonight, Jamaica. Think about it tonight, Jamaica, and ask yourself this question. If it is that one, Jamaica, if it is that Bahamas has declined, who is closest to Bahamas and the US? The US can go to Cuba based on the bilateral agreements that the US and Cuba doesn't. So who else? You can't go to Haiti because Haiti have political instability. Who else in the region? You can't go Dominican Republic. Oh, so there are only two options in the upper part of the Greater Antilles that they could consider, you know. Either Dominican Republic or Jamaica. But then my next question is, where are they going to put them? Where are they going to put them? Because if it is Jamaica, if it is my beautiful people that Bahamas rejected them, Bahamas only could reject them on the basis that them really don't have the space. So where them going to put them? Where them going to put them, Jamaica? Bahamas never take up the offer. So where we going to put them? But my argument is that the United States is big enough, can accommodate the people. Why you want, you know, when I left that alone, you know. The United States can accommodate them. Why you, President Trump? Hey, Canada can't take them. This is just too much. This is just too much, Jamaica. Ah, yes. Any words from you on this, Mr. Douglas? I believe you're muted. Ah?
Are you hearing me now?
Yeah, I believe we are.
It's I mean, it's something worth thinking about because you know, Trump is who he is. However, I think it's also necessary for us to you know, make sure that we have, you know, some things. Am I being heard?
Producer, why you take off Ishmael off of the scene?
Right. Yes. So it's absolutely necessary for us to also, you know, just wait and see, because we really don't sure about this irrational man. So we're not sure. The good thing is they have ties to the Bahamas. So parts of the Bahamas are actually owned by the government of the United States of America. On the flip side, we take a lot of aid from the United States of America, so they can actually bully us into you know, taking some of them. But it's going to be interesting, especially given that we're going into a political you know, political year. So depending on who is the government, which I'm almost sure won't be Mr. Court Action, I don't think we have much to worry about.
You can't say you're not sure because the political football is round and anybody can score a goal.
That's the problem with that now, you know. But sometimes in life you have to push the fool a little further to make them feel like. Have you ever heard the term Pyrrhic victory?
Pyrrhic victory.
Pyrrhic victory. Yeah, man. So sometimes you have to push the fool a little further. You know, give him a false sense of victory. But yeah, Trump is trumping and him a trumpet all the way around the Caribbean, especially
given to the US Virgin Islands and Puerto Rico.
Because they're not so big, they can't take like about 1 million people.
US Virgin Island and Puerto Rico should be able to accommodate a few.
A few like how much so? Like about 300,000 people. Remember their mass is not as large as ours. 3 million we have now, and the truth is people consider Jamaica to be one of the biggest islands in the Caribbean. So if it is that we continue to take aid, him very well may ask us to take some of them. Now it's going to be interesting how we navigate that, because given how we dealt with our Caribbean neighbors the last time, it's going to be absolutely interesting to see if we're just going to take some random people, you know. We were going to put them under one tent or put them up at Beverly Hills, I don't know.
Well, it's an interesting take, but I just want to know if him could go to Bahamas, and Bahamas not far from Jamaica.
Exactly.
I just think that, well, me just left it this. Make me just left it this.
No, I mean, Andre, it's something to think about, you know, and we have all right for Fred for true, because, you know, anything can go on.
Or they can send them go to Belize. Belize should be big enough.
Guyana is huge.
Hey,
huge.
Guyana not take nobody in them rich oil fine country now. Guyana not take nobody.
Yeah, but you just said, you know, you just said it. So if you have money, you can talk any way you want to talk in this world. So Guyana can talk.
Guyana,
so Jamaica can't talk, and them.
That right now.
We lead them love them belly too much.
Well, make we see what is the outcome of everything. Well, Jamaica today has been a very complex and interesting day in Jamaica. How complex and interesting is it? Today, the court was put off. The court was put off for Marissa Dalrymple Filbert today. Today, the court was put off because, as you're aware, Jamaica, today we should have known whether or not the ruling on application to dismiss the case against Marissa Dalrymple Filbert would have happened. As you're aware, Peter Champagne is representing Marissa Dalrymple Filbert, and they're attempting for the case to be thrown out of the court. I don't know. Next week is Friday the 13th, Jamaica. Next week, you and I will know whether or not the case is going to be thrown out. Do you have any submissions on this one, Ishmael? Because I don't want to talk about it.
Well, the judge said have some personal matters. So he might ask for a reschedule. That's what happened. That's what they say happened. So
the judge have what?
Some personal matters. So I don't know. People in their court, and he rescheduled the case the next week Friday, which I find odd. I think today was an odd day. Read it and you see.
No, what him say of what?
So, personal matters, and he's asking for a reschedule, and it was rescheduled. That's what happened today. which I find odd. Let me tell you why I find it odd. Like, this was an odd day in the courts. Very odd.
What can go so?
Yeah, this was an odd day, and I have an inclination where it was going. But nevertheless, let me leave it alone. I can't take a lawsuit. Because, you know, you always are saying to Andre, Animal Farm clears throat.
All animals are equal, but
some animals with green feathers are more equal than others.
Wow. Somewhat, me never know animal have green feather. Which animal have green feather? A parrot. A parrot alone can green feather.
Parrot alone? You have whole heap of animal with big nose. Some of them living at the echelons of the forest, you know. Some Beverly Forest, and you have some of the, you know.
Beverly Forest, me hear about Beverly Hills, me never hear about the forest.
The forest of Beverly's, you know.
Oh! The palms of the Beverlys.
Yes. So we don't know. See, somebody said green lizard.
Oh! I have green snake too.
Okay. Snake!
Yes.
Look at that. How much snake we have in other place?
The spirit of the serpent. Remember,
yes.
you know, there is a serpent spirit where them two you walk with, you know, and it rub off on a particular promoter with on one down. Yes.
Hey, man, if I walk past the forest there at night time, forgot my yard, you know. So but yeah, man, it was very interesting today because on one hand, just before one particular ruling, the judge said, boy, beg you a reschedule, a continuance, because I don't know, maybe him have some bowel movements because him see some people. Because remember, you know, I've always heard this. Whenever people feel something is going wrong, you know, them bowels move or them stomach turn or something like that. Them feel like something will go wrong. So for all intents and purposes, him never want to get caught in the crossfire.
Oh.
And I feel it's the same thing such judge do too, you know.
What you talking about? Wait. Producer have to send you one picture. I never remember to send you the picture. Hold on there, Jamaica.
Yes, man. Andre, you ever hear the higher the monkey climb?
The more they expose?
Okay.
Oh, I get exposure.
Yes, man. Yes. You see, remember we talk about Pyrrhic victories. So climb, monkey, climb.
I don't think Jamaica understands. Today, I decided to research the judge. Want to know that one thing about partner draw is that when I go silent, me up to something. The judge. The judge today, Courtney, the judge today, TikTok, the judge today, YouTube, the judge who did the ruling.
Me afraid.
The judicial review. Are you aware that the judge was the former Solicitor General? No. Are you aware, Jamaica, that the judge, what is her name? Miss Jarrett?
A. Jarrett.
Miss Althea Jarrett was the former Solicitor General.
What can go so?
No, I'm going to say it again because I don't think Jamaica understand what I just say. The judge, go and look for Althea Jarrett and Google her. Producer put up her picture. I don't wait no man. This one with the glasses. Are you aware that the judge is the former Solicitor General? Who does the Solicitor General reports to? Never ask again. Who does the Solicitor General reports to? No. Let me catch this again. Never ask again. Una do the research with me. Who does the Solicitor General reports to? No, I get it. Google it now. The Solicitor General reports to the Attorney General.
Who is the Attorney General?
Eh?
Who is the Attorney General?
No. While she was the Solicitor General, guess who was the Attorney General?
Oh! No, you lie.
No!
Help. We Kia the
We
Bellatera.
need your divine intervention. We're tired of the labor right.
No, I'm going to say it again.
Mala what?
Hey! I'm going to ask again. Who was the Attorney General at the time when she was appointed Solicitor General?
Mala where?
Make sense now? No, it makes sense now, Courtney.
Definitely.
Do the maths with me in Jamaica.
I know.
Do the maths with me. Whereas, and whereas, and whereas. Did you expect any other outcome? Ishmael silence. So.
But then, so I read parts of the
Man, you don't need forgetting at the report because we are gonna get a astute lawyer to break down the findings of the report for it.
Okay.
No, but you know, Courtney, I have to ask the country tonight. Do you think then the judge was a proper fit to rule over the case, knowing that she had such intimate relationship with the with the administration? Let me just say, Courtney, with you have that antecedents and that history working closely with a former Attorney General and reporting to the government, do you think
conflict.
The judgment today?
No. Conflict. Conflict.
I am asking again, Jamaica. Me nah come after the woman to attack the woman. But with her antecedents and her history working. But then they might say she's fair and independent and impartial. Remember, it's a CM at former Attorney General who says she wants the Integrity Commission Act to be rewritten. Her former boss, Marlene Malahoo, saying she wants the Integrity Commission to be rewritten. Remember, as Solicitor General, you do what? You talk to the Attorney General. And at the time, and I want to go no more sauce. Right after she left the Solicitor General's chambers, here comes her title as King's Counsel. You hear what I say? Ishmael can't believe. No, Jamaica, it is my duty to find out the things we're not found, we might not know, So just as how we would say this is a clear conflict of interest where the Prime Minister and his business partner doing business. This not look like conflict of interest too.
Me not get it. I'm not getting it. I'm not getting it. How?
No. Which other person is telling you these things? You see, if it is not true, tell the judge she can't consume me. But I do have detailed background check. Many more to be revealed, but anyways, me now look upon the judge no more. Me want no Jamaica, because you know, if me gonna say this to you, Jamaica, Courtney, YouTube, TikTok. Listen to me. If it is that I have such a personal, close working relationship with persons, there's all right. If Ishmael was a liar, you know, and me and Ishmael there so every Friday night, I couldn't have Ishmael represent me.
No, man. No, we couldn't do that. We couldn't do that. And any lawyer and any opposing counsel will call it out if that is the case.
I am saying, having worked so closely with the government as the Solicitor General, and then you move up to the benches of judge, you can't rule when the former Attorney General is arguing. This not right. This not right. But anyways, let us hear what's going on in the court today. Producer, make we talk about what's going on in the court today. Play what Dean Jackson Miller say. Play what Dean Jackson Miller said.
What has happened here, Giovanni, is that the court has decided which aspects of the Prime Minister's applications, you might say, have enough substance to go forward to a full hearing of the court and which don't. What you have to remember is that judicial review is a two-stage process. So this is the first stage that the Prime Minister was at, which is applying for leave or permission to apply for judicial review. The idea is that you don't waste the court's time. So they look at the application you've made and see whether or not it can pass what they call the threshold test, which is, is it an arguable case with a realistic prospect of success? Do you have enough here to really go and argue before the court? There were 28 remedies that were being sought, and the court found that some of them did not meet that test. Some of them went forward, not being opposed by the Integrity Commission team. And in some of the others, the Prime Minister's team said, well, they conceded that they didn't need to ask for permission, but they said they are going to go forward with those applications nonetheless, such as the application to have the Integrity Commission Act struck down, as well as to ask for the illicit enrichment clause in the Corruption Prevention Act struck down. They say they are moving forward with those as well.
So that's today's development. What happens now?
January 7 has been set at the date as a date for the first hearing. Now, that's basically a housekeeping date, and we expect to hear a date for the actual judicial review hearing set. Now, this is a matter. I spoke to lawyers from both sides today. Both of them are saying that they do expect that because this matter is of such significant public interest, that we're likely to have a date set that's pretty early, maybe in a matter of months. I would just say very quickly as well, it's important to remember what judicial review is and what it is not. It's not an appeal. What it is that the court is going to look at the decisions that have been made by the Integrity Commission and see whether or not the process by which the Integrity Commission came to those decisions and actions, whether it was legal and whether it was fair.
Okay, well, certainly this is a matter that we will continue to track. Thank you so much for that update. Our legal correspondent, Dion Jackson Miller.
Can you bring in Mr. Buchanan, because you hear what she said in a matter of months. So technically, there is a probability that this might not hear before the general election, you know.
No probability. This is a delay tactic, this.
Anybody see Mr. Buchanan?
Knock on him door. Hello? Don't
No,
fire
no,
out for him. I went there.
I need a legal eye tonight to deal with this matter. You hear what Dion said?
So that's why I say push the fool a little further. So if you want permission to challenge it, go ahead. Go ahead. Me no need to in a no bangarang with you. One of the applications that I must say is he wants the act struck down and the commissioner to vindicate him by writing a letter to say that he should not have investigated him. What kind of...
No, that's not what I understand. I understand that he wants the Integrity Commission to certify his statutories to say that it is good. Telling the court to do that. Mr. Buchanan, can you...
Good night. I didn't realize I was on. Good night to the students. Ishmael, big up yourself. Good night, boss.
Mr. Buchanan.
Yes.
In layman term, how long this judicial review, more like, will this come before the general election?
We don't know when the general elections go call, so I don't know to say, but I do know that he has the first hearing on the 7th of January, 2025. So the court is moving with a lot of expedition.
But on the 7th of January, nothing really happens. It's housekeeping.
Well, a trial date will be set. I think that the court is treating the matter with, as I said, a lot of urgency. Interesting is that there is public discourse about things that happen in court. A lot of the public should be aware that court and social media is two different things. I see a lot of rejoicing and PR madness around it, and those who know better, but we not call no name because you see the senior attorneys will have platform. Boy, anyway, friends, let me leave that on alone. What I will say is people should understand. I'm not gonna simplify it to say much ado about nothing, but I'm just gonna say to people, like I always do, when it comes to, because the court doesn't, the judges don't descend into the arena. So I think it is incumbent on attorneys who have platforms to make it clear when judges have made decisions that are consistent with the law. I'm trying
today.
Yeah.
Were you one of them like myself who were like, backside, this really got through?
No, because you see, when a legal document comes out and I see what happens in court, much turns on it. And I think that Justice Althea Jarrett respectfully took careful. Why you look like Jim Carrey in the mask? Put on the green mask. Put on the green mask. Wait there, wait. Put on the green mask and then put on that. Put on that, no.
Screen record, please. Screen record. Screen record.
Building. Anyway, you see, you interrupt me now. So let me just make clear that much credit to Justice Althea Jarrett.
The former Solicitor General?
The former Solicitor General. And that's, so let me tell you something about judicial independence and the import and why judgments, there are attorneys who don't like when judgments are long. But she set out the purpose of judicial review. She set out and reasoned clearly consistent with the law. What it is that she was doing, and both Michael Hilton and Mr. Braham, both King's Counsel, they went at it, and she agreed where necessary, consistent with the law, and shut down things where consistent with the law. Section 14, paragraph 49 is significant for those who have the judgment and want to look at it. That's where it starts. The aspect of the judicial review and why certainly it was granted is that the defendants, as in the attorneys for the defendants, the Integrity Commission, did not challenge the fact that there was issues in relation to, while they said that they did not think that the Prime Minister would be successful, that there are issues to be tried. In other words, that the matter should be They weren't contesting or objecting and made no submissions in relation to the aspect of certiorari. The Attorney General of Jamaica right now, he always says certiorari. So it's a word that's difficult, certiorari. And for those reasons, I will say respectfully that the judicial review is much ado about nothing. Because
wait, so you say what is to come? Basically, based on your interpretation and knowing the law, the Prime Minister not going to win?
Win what?
What is it, Mr. Buchanan?
What?
Passa.
So, wait, now go ask again. You are saying that what go on now and him go for waste the court time?
No. So listen, I am not the Prime Minister's attorney.
Yes.
But I've been telling you this all along. You can call yourself broke God. You can call yourself anything you want to call yourself. You can call yourself the builder. You can call yourself demolition man. You can call yourself Sparky the road fixer. You can call yourself pivot panda clocks. You can call yourself anything you want to call yourself.
Best baby father.
The Constitution is the dawn of all done. The Constitution protects idiots, fools, black man, white man, Chinese man, citizens. The Constitution protects the people from maroons, Rasta man, lawyers with convictions, and every single person. Due process and fair hearing right is something that is paramount, and the Constitution, any state organ that prevents a fair hearing will be subject to judicial review. Any state organ that it appears prima facie that they have stepped outside of their authority will be subject to judicial review. What will not change is that you must cooperate. If people are calling you thief, you must prevent the facts. You must present the information that says you're not a thief. If if the people say we not ask Christ, we not go certify your declarations until you do what you have to do, the court say we cannot do that. So all them fancy things about mandamus means mandate the court and usurp the jurisdiction of the Integrity Commission.
What is
not happening.
Mandamus? What mean by mandamus?
Wax on, right hand. Wax off, left hand. Wax on, wax off. Breathe in through nose, out the mouth. Wax on, wax off.
I like that. Anyway, yeah. So mandamus simply means that there was a petition to the court by the Prime Minister. And let's make it clear: the affidavits of the Prime Minister at all material times say, "My lawyers advise me. My lawyers advise me." This is a man that is not an attorney, and like all persons, including attorneys, when they have lawyers, they get advice. The seminal issue or the central issue when it all falls down is whether or not the Prime Minister was given good advice. And I'm sure he's assessing that in his space. So no, I'm not defending, but I believe in fairness and the judicial review, the aspects of it that was put to judicial review was consistent with the law, and whether it is successful is a different matter. The outcome of it in terms of the 1 million declarations that they asked, so he didn't need permissions to get declarations. So the declarations, a lot of it I respectfully submit remain nonsense, like a declaration that the act is unconstitutional and all of that. I believe that
the part where I'm saying want to strike out the illicit enrichment in the IC.
Yeah, that's what that he asked for declarations of that. He didn't ask, he's not asking the court to mandate that be struck out. He's saying he's asking for declarations that it's unconstitutional. But constitutionality of sections, as if you recall the NIDS, it must be either demonstrably justifiable to infringe rights if it gets to that, or it is completely inconsistent with the Constitution. And I humbly submit that it, on its face, that will not be the case. What is before the court is simply to say whether or not they could have referred it to FID, and whether the declarations from 22 and 23 or thereabout should be included and not be certified because of the lack of the certification of the previous one. These are separate issues because it doesn't change the fact that the investigation of illicit enrichment is a real one. It doesn't change the fact that the court cannot mandate the Integrity Commission to certify the statutory declaration. So nothing changed. We still have a prime minister who declarations are not certified, still doesn't want to cooperate. And
what a piece of brightness.
you know what it is you see, because I respect the office of the prime minister, I am not going to conflate issues. Similarly, that I respect the rights of all citizens, and the last time I checked, he was a citizen, and if he uses the man who caused states of emergencies to breach the constitutional rights of others, he is saying that the Constitution must protect him. So equality before the law and all of these things is a different issue. But not change. We just want to know who the other illicit people are, and whether.
I just have a question.
Yeah,
now the same man this we make the same constitution, we pass the same law. That is now he's having an issue. Are the same person or are two different people? I just asking. Andre, is it anybody can answer me? Is the same person we're talking about that passed the law some time ago, or one different person?
It's the same one.
Okay.
Wow.
I was just wondering. You play a video last night. Was it last night or Wednesday night? About kleptocracy. I think you should play that again.
Should we? Should we really play about kleptocracy? Listen, producer, can you play the other video what they talk about? What really has happened with the Integrity Commission and everything? And then we want to come back for ask Mr. Buchanan and Ishmael some questions.
Justice Althea Jarrett, in her ruling, indicated that the Prime Minister can proceed to seek an order of certiorari, quashing the August 30, 2024 Integrity Commission IC report. Mr. Holness also has leave to petition the court for an order of certiorari, quashing the IC's special report, except for the section where the IC urges the Parliament to develop a policy and legislation to deal with the commercial and corporate activities of ministers of government and the likelihood of conflicts of interest arising. The judge also rejected the Prime Minister's application for an order of mandamus, compelling the IC's Director of Investigation, Kevin Stevenson, to recommend that he should be exonerated of culpability in relation to his 2021 and 2022 statutory declarations. The application was refused on the basis that the court cannot and will not usurp the decision-making powers of public bodies and public officers. The Prime Minister's legal team welcomed the ruling. The attorneys Georgia Gibson Henlin KC and Senator Ransford Braham KC issued a statement this afternoon arguing that the ruling now gives Mr. Holness the opportunity to challenge the decision of the Integrity Commission and its Director of Investigation. The lawyers also contend that Prime Minister Holness does not require permission to apply for declarations. Therefore, the 23 declarations for relief will be included in the claim that is now fixed for first hearing on January 7, 2025. Amoy Harriet, TVJ News.
What is certio oral, Isaac? Certio oral or certio deri? What is that? We're not hearing your answer to you.
Are you mute me now? It's one of 3 remedies in the judicial review process that the court you need to seek permission to get. Now, what is important, I should say, in relation to this is, as you heard, I wasn't sure if one of the things, it was that Roby and Wade, she said the court did reject the aspect of the addendum, which is the second, the addendum to the report, the part where they had recommended that the thing about the conflict of interest. She says that recommendation stands. So it wasn't that's not amenable to judicial review, as in they can't review that.
They're meaning the part about him and him business partner.
Yeah. The general aspect of it about making recommendations to check for the whole thing, conflict of interest, which would cover the business partner aspects and the company stuff.
But are you aware that the business partners equally?
He filed for judicial review, but all of that, clogging the court with that. This is. I'm always excited about things that strengthen the jurisprudence. But as I said, it's a stopgap because, like I said, you never needed judicial review for the 1 million declarations that they has asked the court to grant, and it's an attack on the process. Ironically,
we just want to be right.
Yeah.
Prime Minister is trying to force the court to use the court to stamp on the Integrity Commission to say the Integrity Commission can say him have unexplained wealth. Is that what he's trying to do?
Listen, if you ask the Prime Minister what I try to do, I'm going to say, ask my lawyer. So the best people for ask is the Senator, King's Counsel, Graham, and the head of King's Counsel, Miss Gibson Henland and company. Ask them. And the Integrity Commission is big people business, this, because them have the big lawyer, the Mr. Michael King's Counsel, Michael Hilton, and they will duke it out. But what I will say is that at the end of the day, the Integrity Commission will continue to investigate for the illicit enrichment, and they will come. What is interesting is the affidavits that were put before the court that was clear as day that the Prime Minister did not provide the information that was needed for him to be cleared. His thing is, I never provided because they never give me an opportunity and they never tell me. And all the court is saying, if you never gave the Prime Minister the opportunity, he ought to have been given the opportunity. And if that is the case, which is why the judge would have granted the aspects for the judicial review, then the Integrity Commission acted outside of their authority. And that is important. But what doesn't change is you must still explain your source of wealth. You must still explain how a ghetto youth from Spanish Town when never have nothing.
Make a lot of sense.
No, when never have nothing, no own, no business in your life, has always been a politician, and all of a sudden you're rich. And yeah, you must explain that. That doesn't change. So
charity money.
But the people them ask him.
No, well, they even say it's not even a registered charity, and all of those things. However, you consolidate it, and then them saying that the third parties are really the third party of the money, and I can explain it, and you still will be called to explain it. And as far as I'm concerned, it is simply a way to get through to get that term. And you recall the other minister say, all we need is another 5 years to make sure we pick them. Our pick them can prosper and live good. For 5 years to get it right. Doesn't change the fact that the economy is shrinking. Doesn't change the fact that they cannot account for the trillions of dollars that's missing. Doesn't change the fact that the Minister of Finance gone on to a big job and his ministry did not account for a lot of missing money. The missing money in the what they call it, the youth program in the out of the Prime Minister's office. The money
the lift.
Yeah. Lift me up, hold me down. Rihanna, me a quote. It doesn't change the fact that money missing all over. Whole heap of money missing out of the Ministry of Education. Whole heap of money missing. All of those things don't change, and it doesn't change the fact that illicit enrichment is a real thing, and corruption is something that we have to stamp out. So I think that however the PR is done, the law is clear. Anything that advances the jurisprudence is welcoming, and I don't care how them want to put it. I read that judgment. Much ado about nothing. Provide the information, Mr. Prime Minister, so we can move on.
But have you realized the PR that has been taken on by the media houses and the Jamaica Labour Party to say they welcome? And this is a win for the Prime Minister.
It's not no win. Listen, remember when them I just juxtaposing how these things work, and I hate to be the example. But remember when Costas of Kingston say, you can't be a JP. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
I went and I got judicial review. You remember that?
Okay. Judicial
review was granted because there was some unfairness in the process. The court is the umpire of fairness, and ironically, Ransford Braham was the attorney that says all of these things was not possible. You can't seek declarations, and here it is saying, oh, you don't need permission. But the court ruled that because of the declarations and this and that, and he argued against it. So lawyers, as long as them get money, them would do whatever them doing and argue what them arguing. But at the end of the day, the court rejected my JP thing, and although judicial review was granted, the court at the end of the trial said that I had no remedy. It's now gone to the Court of Appeal, and it will eventually, whether I think when I win, they will appeal and it will go to the Privy Council, and then the Privy Council will say I'm right. And the process is that process has been about 6 years and counting. 2019,
Wait.
Yeah.
So you're telling me that this judicial review that the Prime Minister is seeking could take Jamaica about 6 years to know?
No, it depends. You see, me not an important person. The Prime Minister is. So, interestingly, the judge who has judicial independence says that she's not persuaded and no new law comes in terms of issue of public importance. So she had actually shut down the King's Counsel, the goodly senator, on that argument, and said judicial review is strict, limited to permission for the 3 remedies, mandamus, certiorari, and another one, and then moving from that, nothing turns save and except for it is just whether the public body.
I want you to tell me tonight.
Yeah.
I want Jamaicans to know.
Mm-hmm.
When this judicial review start, could it be done in 3, 4, 5, 6 months, or what are the probabilities? 2, 3, 4 years?
All right, so remember last year a big case did go on that had some serious constitutional ramifications, and we expected a ruling in September, and then it hasn't come as yet.
Oh, yeah, talk about the DPP?
Yeah.
Oh, because she's still not getting a ruling yet.
Exactly.
But she get paid though.
Eh?
But she get paid though.
No matter taxpayers' money, where you worry about it for them now fix road.
Can't pay taxi out of that.
You need for law. You law the DPP. Where should for the staff?
Go plant, cocoa plant like we
No, you see that is the thing. That is why you have a judicial system. If the court wants to take forever, it the claim shouldn't suffer.
Paul Llewellyn, I'll know the court now. Now start the judicial review process.
No,
So,
it's not judicial review. It's the decision in the appellate process. The point I'm making is you don't know how long the court will take. These issues must deal with mature consideration. What we need, what needs to understand is that the election is constitutionally due about the 15th of September 2025. When February passes, anytime after February that the election is called, it simply means that if the election is not called in February, the Prime Minister really is not exercising any power to call the election. So the matter certainly won't go to trial before that, and people will continue to curse the Integrity Commission as they release the information for the other alleged corrupted officials, and people will say that the timing was wrong, but they or however they feel when these things are out. But we must sidestep the smoking gun and deal with the seminal issues that is before that the nation has to address.
I want to ask you a question, guys.
Sure.
There were pundits who argued that they find the Integrity Commission to have been probably very mischievous, to have put out the leader of the opposition's statutory declarations to gazette it on the day of the JLP conference. What is your take on that? Do you think that the Integrity Commission is actually mischievous?
No, they're not mischievous. They're to they have a standard practice and procedure which does not have to be followed strictly in terms of when they gazette and when they release. My take on it is, and people might be upset with me, but like I said, I split fairness. My take on it is, given the fact that they are so being scrutinized in the public, they could have exercised the discretion to do it the following week thereafter. It was their moment. They had already lost the by-elections. The short neck one, him party flop, money pull up. They were scarred, they were battered. There was a ripple.
But then I said I don't agree with you, because if processes, just like where you always lament, processes are very important.
No. It's a practice, and people need to differentiate. They're not mandated. It's not like if them didn't miss it. So sometimes the human can exercise discretion, because timing is everything. It's almost like how the press, them like to some of the headlines.
Yes.
They're misleading, they're sensational. I just personally think that the Integrity Commission don't need to participate in giving media who are selling paper and trying to be relevant opportunities to be sensational about high public interest matter. And that's just me. Timing is everything. So where that is concerned, a little bit of discretion could have been exercised. Because let me tell you, the Integrity Commission, the people over there don't drink dirty water. When you don't drink dirty water, you can't allow dirty water drinking people to have nothing to say about what you do.
And because them don't drink dirty water, why them neck carry go God knows.
Always go high, so nobody can say them going low. That's all I'm saying, because the people at the Integrity Commission, them not drink dirty water. So
Straight.
you can't make the dirty.
What can go so
I may I defend the Integrity Commission. I may I defend the National Integrity Action, although the Rasta lady not good for say about me. But may I defend her because she always right. I don't remember her name. But yeah, may I defend them people. Them not drink dirty water. So the dirty people them we have something for say. Yeah, the Integrity Commission should have avoided being mixed up in the pasa. Because the chairman is a most erudite retired judge that doesn't descend into the arena and him don't drink dirty water. Thank you.
What's your take on it, Ishmael? You think the Integrity Commission should have released the declarations they believe?
I do agree with Isaac. I think they're doing their work.
Yeah.
If it is that people would think that they should exercise
that's our name.
Discretion. If they should have exercised discretion, I can understand and accept, but nevertheless, if it is their job, it is their job.
So yes, but in a politically charged atmosphere, don't you think
it's not their job to worry about if it's politically charged or not. Their work is to ensure that they are doing whatever it is that they're doing under the law. Remember, this is a heavily scrutinized entity. So next thing you may hear that they should have delivered these two rulings and they didn't. And that might be an issue. So they have to follow their mandate to the T.
No, they did not have to follow it. And that's what I'm saying. The fact that it's not something that was mandatory, all I'm saying is you exercise the discretion. Let me give you an example. When I behave myself, but sometime JPS, your light bill will a little bit up there. You understand? And JPS not cut off the light. Even with the smart meters, it not just cut off the light because you get a little, you see what I say? Right. So sometimes there's a little exercise of discretion.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And even like let's use Water Commission. Water Commission, they send out the people and say, go cut off Ishmael water. And then when they reach down at Ishmael yard, them say Ishmael I wash him car. And them say, big man, them send me to cut off your water. And Ishmael said, no, me I run go up there to go pay it. And the person who was sent to cut it off exercise the discretion and give you time. So it's we are human beings. We're not all robotic, and so grace period. See that? Maxine said grace period. I just think that in a politically charged atmosphere where the JLP was struggling,
they were devastated.
When to compete with an exceptional Mark Golding conference that had the real Maroons, the real national treasure artists on the stage, the cricketer,
what a banger,
the what can go so catchphrase that everybody was like, no say so man, and so like a big idiot man, no cultivation in that, and all of
what can go so.
David are the boss, David is the boss. Anyway, yeah. All of those things on the conference, them say river come down bank to bank. Nobody never have to load up no bus and nobody, you never see no video say, if me not get me money, me not go. And the people, like the lady when sell the blowhard is really a PNP.
Okay, sure.
I must see PNP people in a green shirt because them take the money. All those things, it was pressure to get all those things. So I just think that it was a little bit unfair to them. And I did like the green confetti and the sitting down and clapping. It was very demure, very classy. You understand? The bells were ringing like it was tea time. All of that.
It was lovely. The fake
maroon showed up. The fake maroon showed up. all of these things. It was the pressure to compete was there. They went very low because they pulled the race card, all of that, and all that distraction. I just think that it's my opinion. Nobody has to accept it, but I think that what if, and I'm putting this to Ishmael, what if they had exercised that discretion and there was no talking point on that, and then the Sunday, which is Sunday just gone, they release it. Everybody would now be saying, yeah, them release it because them know say the court go issue them ruling on Friday. You see how them dirty, because that is how the public is. The law is a little bit more nuanced, but I just wish that they had got their moment, because it was already a sour moment. They spent billions of dollars to win the local government election and they lost.
Which means that Integrity Commission could not, there was no wrong or right thing for them to do there. So even if they would have expressed discretion within the next week, if they decided to serve the parliament, you would hear that is because they had an excellent conference that the Integrity Commission is trying to steal their shine.
But they wouldn't steal their shine, because it's just a gazette. Them would be gazetting, is nothing more.
Yeah, but Isaac is saying they could have waited, and I'm saying, damned if you will, damned if you don't, because even if, remember, we're talking about the same organization that the now Prime Minister is about to battle in court. So they cannot do anything right by him.
Well, I don't know. I don't understand what battle you're talking about.
The Integrity Commission is about to go into a battle with the Prime Minister now.
The Integrity Commission is not going in any battle. At Section 49, the lawyers for the Integrity Commission say, we don't think he's going to win, so give him judicial review on that. Everything else dash out, and the judge said, I agree. What's the problem?
Well, social media now say that, because I hear
social media full of
Hey, sir.
No, they are filled with persons who don't appreciate the law.
Okay.
I'm telling you.
Okay.
All right. Partner draw. Andre.
Hey, my foot a while ago still in the ice.
What? Why? You think I was gonna say something crazy? No. I'm saying, listen, you have to put things in context, So it's the same legal luminaries who said Vibes Cartel was not gonna be freed, and Isaac don't know what he's doing.
That's true.
It's the same people. They're not work. They're not no work. They're not no rubles. Them call them friend and say, you read it? Wait, say. They rely on whatever Emily Shields posts. Them listen to Cliff Hughes. All if it not a use. It's the same people, because they paint narratives. It's the media. What happens in court have nothing to do with how the public feels.
So basically, you're making it clear that when this judicial review happens,
right,
it will not be in favor of such man.
If I am saying that, here's what I'm saying.
Yes.
Him need to provide the information so the investigator can do him work. Yeah?
Okay.
He never provided the information, and that's the heights of dishonesty. The only reason why I'm defending the Prime Minister on the heights of dishonesty is because when they asked him for the information, he was advised by his attorney, and he said, don't give them.
No,
so I always split fairness, because listen.
Search far and wide.
No, hold on. Let me tell you something. This thing is serious. And I don't care what he said. and I don't care about the useless interpretations of what people say. Right? The importance is this. He acts under advice.
Okay.
Yeah.
And legal advice. And I encourage people to at best read the judgment, because Justice Althea Jarrett went through pains. This is what the justice says. Listen, I was the Solicitor General. She never said that. And people's going to say I'm biased, but let me, as a matter of public interest, set out what my duties are and what I'm supposed to do. And at section 49, I mean paragraph 49, I think I'm going to read it.
Yeah, okay. Can you read it?
Yeah, well, if I can find it.
I did send it to you.
Are you send it to me? I tell the whole public, are you send it give me?
No, I'm sure you had the judgment before, but I used, I sent it to you.
It's a public document, but at 49,
I'll go and bring it up too. Analysis.
Respondents have indicated that while they do not consider that the proposed claim will likely succeed, the only orders sought in the application which they oppose are the orders of certiorari in respect to the IC, or the orders for mandamus and the declaratory remedies, and the orders seeking damages and costs. This posture basically means that the respondents are not opposing leave being granted to bring a judicial review claim seeking orders of certiorari quashing the findings, conclusions, and recommendations in the August 30th, 24 report. The judge says, I accept the respondent's non-objection, as it seems to me, based on the evidence currently before the court, that the threshold test for leave has been met. I will consequently say nothing further in relation to them. And then she goes on to say what it is. So it wasn't a contentious application because no objection was made to the basic requirement because the test was made. And it was clear. What doesn't change is no matter what happened, no matter what happened, you need to get the information. I will need to know how you did broke and know you're rich. We need to know that.
And then some indicating in a written submission that while they do not consider that the proposed claim will likely be successful. So these are the respondent here would be the Prime Minister
attorneys
or the IC attorneys.
The IC attorneys. The learned King's Counsel Mike Hilton and
Mike Hilton is saying it can go forward, but him don't expect or consider it will be successful.
Yes, they are of the view that at the end of the trial, the Prime Minister will not be successful.
So the only orders sought in the application, which they oppose, are the orders of certiorari in respect to the IC, all the orders from mandamus, the declaratory remedies, and the orders seeking damages and costs. So the Prime Minister did expect after this the Integrity Commission to pay money, pay him.
So
no, I said that if when everything finished, and if it did favorable, the Prime Minister did think say the Integrity Commission going to pay a fee in legal bill, so that it has said.
I really we have to pay a fee still, and really the Integrity Commission. I taxpayer go pay a fee.
See there,
that's what he expects.
And the order seeking damages and costs. So that means that the Prime Minister attorney them has said damages and costs.
Right.
Them would expect the IC to pay. You know that it has said.
Yeah, but in a situation like this, as again, I'm gonna say this is a public interest matter. If the Prime Minister loses, no order has the cost. If the Integrity Commission loses, no order has the cost because of the taxpayers are paid. I don't think in a situation like this, respectfully, that the Prime Minister should have to pay any cost. I don't think that if the Integrity Coalition loses, that they would have to pay any cost because anybody pay cost is the taxpayers gonna pay it. Is the stupidest thing me ever see, respectfully. A lot of the stuff was in this is an abuse of the use of public funds because the Prime Minister is a public servant. I don't know how he forgot that.
Yes, make that distinction. Make that distinction.
That is
Who
not
exactly is
You did say it's not really him. The submission is really on the advice of his attorney, son. Really.
Yeah. No. The point I'm making is, it's in this situation he wears many hats because, especially for the declarations, So Esquire say, I said question, does this ruling has any effect on the other 7 MPs? No. No, it has no effect on them.
Them own independent.
Yeah, that's all independent, and we don't know where them thief allegedly. We don't know what them do.
So here my question then.
Yeah.
Does this have any ruling on the Attorney General? Because given that he's the Prime Minister, and there's an issue with the Prime Minister's declaration, is it that there's an issue with the Prime Minister as a person, or is it that there's an issue with the Prime Minister as it relates to his office? And
no,
I asked
man, the office, that's what I'm saying. His private affairs, he in the capacity as a citizen of this country is challenging what is happening. It's not the office, because he could have been any regular minister, he could have been any public servant, and the IC is there.
Okay.
All the IC is there to do is for stamp out corruption, you know. If you're not, if all the people in government don't thief, the Integrity Commission won't have no problems. And nobody will be cursing the people that don't drink dirty water. Top thief, and there won't be no issues.
So can the court pardon him like what is happening in this situation with Trump?
Can the court do what?
Pardon him.
No.
Oh, I just want to know, because this is an interesting take. But I want to move from this a little.
Yeah.
Isaac and Ishmael. The Prime Minister says the roads are now, the potholes are now a national emergency. National, when say a national
emergency.
What's your take on that?
I'm just a know that. 9 years later, I'm just a know that. Let me add some context to that. Everybody that owns a car pays for the road license and they pay for fitness for the car. That should be used to maintain our roads. Now, you're telling me that after 9 years in office, almost 10 years in office, you just realized that the road network is in a deplorable condition, so you're going to call a state of emergency on our roads. That means I mean, if the police and soldiers run down on a fight road, then
but
I don't know.
Are you aware that we had something ISAT known as the Road Maintenance Fund?
I was aware.
And it was it was this government under Andrew Holness that repealed the Road Maintenance Fund.
Yeah, man.
So because the Road Maintenance Fund is repealed, that means there's no money in the budget to maintain the roads. Am I correct? So
that is correct. No, as in there never had to be a budget for it, right? They could move around the money. For instance, there was this big thing that the PNP was doing to build a highway straight to Portland, and they reallocated the money to do other things when there was billing, whatever. What is of important significance is that we should not be there's nothing that should be said about anything to fix roads. Road is something that must be fixed, and no government should get credit for fixing the road. Nobody should be putting out press release to say, I'm coming to fix the road and this is what we're doing. You're supposed to do it. You lazy piece of whatever you are, you worthless piece of whatever you are, go fix the road. Then where you tell me that for? Road for fix regardless. And when them lose, the road them are going to finish fix regardless. Any government in power, you may not ask Christ, you have to fix the road. If you did a fix the road,
I am declaring the road conditions a national emergency.
Hey, my Vix.
No, but let me tell you what is so
people,
crazy.
there's something wrong with them. What am I clap for?
They campaigned on the car pit. The one we're gone, the Clarksman. Car pit. Everything a car pit. Yeah, me put down car pit with no drains, and the country was scammed by the roads that were the patching and the all the thing. Just the other day, the car pit, and we fix road, and then they hear them say, Lord God, the roads are escaping in nearby bushes. Because right now, as we speak, there are no roads in Portland. None. And now it is that the government has to fix the road, and that them for do. But nobody had to advocate that. The whole of Jamaica need to know. The Prime Minister had declared that the road a state of a public emergency because the roads are bad. In fact, little bit of rainfall. This wasn't burial. This was basic rainfall to end the hurricane season. And the potholes that were fixed and then pushy, then put the little, the what them call it? The marl. And then people who are not even professionals, like the Prime Minister drive road presser.
Anybody have the picture?
All the Prime Minister fix road. See all when name? Oh my God. Said Catherine. The next
what a bangarang! Hey!
No, man, I get on to wrong bangarang.
Who like the health man?
No, man, the PNP. Raymond Price. He might press road. Prime Minister drive road presser, and people are use scissors.
I cut nothing.
Yeah, every MP can fix road. And the one, I don't know the names. I undertake to know all of their names. What the one name? No, I know. Roader. So the roader, I say roader fixed too. Everybody have fixed road. From the roader to the tovers, to the this, to the that. Everybody I say road. And then the agriculture minister, farm road. And everybody's talking about roads, but road is not something that any government should campaign on.
And I'm happy you said that.
Road and water is a right. So when you it's a waste of paper. We should save the truth. No, I make this clear enough because this is about voter intelligence. This is to educate voters to make you know, say, when them say, I give you road, you be supposed to be like, you're supposed to give me road. Where you for? That's why you pay taxes.
But they're campaigning
for the people.
But the Prime Minister is campaigning that this is the greatest road infrastructure improvement that Jamaica will ever see.
Yeah, but he also said the greatest thing he ever do was we build our own toll road.
We built
St. Thomas Road. We did everything, and when he built St. Thomas Road, the liquor rainfall and the whole of the edge of it drop off and pitch out, and they go, I allocate $2 million to fix the road. The roads that lasting even an administration. There are PNP roads that have never been fixed in the last umpteen years. The irony of it is, what's the young man that just became an MP after Mpupa did have the place about 30 years? When name?
Dwayne Smith.
Yeah, and as soon as he got the constituency, which has been a labor right constituency forever, he said, for my entire life, we don't have roads. And I say, if I was his father,
It's going to be a priority of
I'd
his.
pump him in the mouth and say, you're wicked. Imagine me, your father was the MP and never do nothing. And the first thing you come say when you get the seat. That's why them did give Nigel and never give you. But I'm just saying, that's a banter between father and son. But he said he's now have the
There's a probability that before he spoke, he drank a bottle of whiskey.
No, man, I'm saying context matters. That's a banter between father and son. But the irony is that parochial roads, a lot of them are not being addressed. So the roads that they're saying that they're fixed, like the ones in Portland, the Manchonil leg that goes to Hector's River, it already was being fixed. And some monies are now being allocated for a road that monies was already allocated to fix. And the swamp that runs from Hector's River right round to St. Thomas, that they're not accounting for the drain, they're not accounting for the soil, they're not accounting for the environment, meaning places where water run and rivers run across to meet the sea. You have to be using concrete. You cannot be putting down asphalt like that because the rain is going to destroy it. You see that just right now, after we had so much inconvenience for the first leg of the administration for the Hagley Park Road, Marcus Garvey Drive, and Constant Spring Road, you see them putting up notice that they're patching Constant Spring Road, the road that Czech spends so much money to fix, the quality, the aggregate, all of these things. So I don't find it funny when prime ministers and MPs are jumping on devices and talking about them a press up road and all of that. The conversations of road is not something that any government, anytime moving forward, should be a campaign point. It is embarrassing.
But when you say that though, Isaac, because it has now, because of how deleterious the roads are, it has now been sold as a bread and butter issue. So much so that I see influencers on TikTok talking about it. There is this particular influencer that says that him go vote the next way because him something of the sort about they leak out him car tire, so him not voting for the ruling party.
I bet him don't even have a car. You see when TikTok...
You know, so me the plan for vote for JLP in the next election until yesterday when me drop in a one patrol, they just shake out the vote out of me. Yeah, man, and Marky G the thing there, man. Marky G, you go fix the patrol them? If you go fix the patrol them, you have my vote in on me G. You have my vote, my general. Fix the patrol them and you're good, my boss. Yeah. X beside the head.
I have my name know him. Him have one car. But listen, here's what I'm saying though. Even then, I really, really genuinely believe, and people will be upset for me to say this, I genuinely believe that save and except for the fact that there has been a total neglect of the road system, the water system, and the basic necessities, basic amenities that make up part of when you deal with Maslow's laws of hierarchy, the physiological needs that you're supposed to get. Jamaica is behaving like we're going to be politicians are going to be saying, and in the next election, I promise you, I have made a deal with Colgate and toothpaste will be available. And people going to say, yes, thank you, Jesus, we have toothpaste for brush your teeth. That is the type of neglect that has been happening for the people. There are basic necessities that people are supposed to have. Because you're talking about roads and you have people, certainly I can speak for Portland Eastern, that can't even get on PATH program and they're living in abject poverty. And it's still a political football being used as to who get the benefit of PATH program. And so the allocations of funds has to be to increase the living conditions of the people.
So we're going to make up a new term. It's called political Stockholm syndrome. Because yes, I mean political Stockholm syndrome. That's a new term.
Not a new term, but it exists.
But you get what I mean, because we're so used to the abuse, you know. Nevertheless, we return to the abuser whenever the abuser comes and says, "I'm going to do better. Here is some water to drink." But we deserve better than.
No, but hold on. Why you say you must give you one thing I can tell you about the Jamaican people, and it is clear from the 2 by-elections that happened and all the banter and everything. The Jamaica Labour Party has gotten so desperate. They have forgotten that we are out of many one people, and they send out their I'm not the person to say it, but they're not so classy members to do the dirty work for them and try to play the race card because they have nothing else. They're clutching at straws. Jamaican people not fool, you know. There's somebody always put up the thing and say, "Me tired of Labour." That is the general consensus. So there's nothing you can tell the Jamaican people. They're not gonna vote in back the Labour Party. There's no issue where that is concerned. So these goodies, after you light the lies that were told about no new taxes but inflation, beat Jamaica bad. Yeah? And however you market it, that don't change. It does not change.
Inflation beat Jamaica bad. Or you don't talk about this government talking that unemployment is 3.2%, 3.6%.
But them never lie. If you can go out Devon House, go white glass for 1 hour, you're employed.
Yeah, work.
Yeah, work. If you get up in the morning and you walk from Spanish Town to downtown and you make it, I work, you're working.
So for them, employment is all the windscreen driver?
Of course.
Yes.
Included. We check.
Statin says and that, you know, it's no joke. Statin says that.
They have done the same thing they've done to the murder rate.
No, Statin actually has that data, you know.
What, you only have to do something for 1 hour to be considered employed.
Working. Mm-hmm. Which
That's
means
not,
if you want me to go cut a yard and it only take me 1 hour and you're giving me $1,500, the government registers me as working class.
So I want to ask a question.
Mm-hmm.
Like how so much people say them never get paid under the census. How them come up with them statistics there?
Like I said, they have not used the usual method. They just went through classification. I just want to make this point, and that has to be just juxtaposed that Jamaica falls as the Caribbean with the lowest salary in relation to what people are being paid. So they will look on you and give you $10 and say, you're working. All if a chicken, you're jerking. Everything to them is work. So when them say debushing program,
you're working.
Drain cleaning program,
you're working.
Pick up the plastic back of them program,
you're working.
Go to tropical bars and beg a money,
you're working.
Put on a t-shirt and come a conference,
you're working.
Yeah, man.
So all the conference people them where you see.
I feel like say the Honorable Portia Simpson, who is going to our birthdays next week on the 12th of December.
Oh, your Portia
for the working. Huh?
Your Portia share the same birthday.
Same birthday.
Oh, that's why your mouth lights. So.
That's why we're not afraid of no boy, no girl, no day. Yeah.
So who came up with this methodology that once you're working for an hour, you're fully but shouldn't there be a classification to employment? Gainfully employed, underemployed,
Part-time employment.
part-time employment.
Here's my theory. I think that
Pedro says stand in line at the Western Union. You're working.
Here's my theory though. I don't think Statin was the only person that worked on that particular statistic. I think PSOJ had something to do with that particular statistic.
PSOJ said why, but it's Statin. Them say Statin, so why you come to the
because since recently most of our statistics has been put out by PSOJ. Most of it.
Really?
Yeah, I'm telling you.
I never knew that.
Most of, as it relates to the working class, the same set of people them earlier this year we talked about say if we do away with independence and make it one long weekend and stuff like that. I think it's them come up with this because it can't make legitimate sense. It can't make sense. The same set of people them that are talking about windscreen wipers that are working is the same set of people that are saying that we need to outsource our workforce and carrying people so that we can pay them more than we're paying our own Jamaicans instead of trading the people them and paying them properly.
But I want to go a little further tonight. Under Fairval Williams, Rural Reid, and Carl Samuda, as the education ministers in this country, $902 billion unaccounted for. $902 billion between Carl Samuda, Fairval Williams, and Rural Reid unaccounted for. Under Christopherson, $695 billion unaccounted for.
How much under your prime minister?
$12.3 billion.
Money missing and dime for true?
Yeah.
Okay.
Under Labor and Social Security between Pernell Charles Jr. and Carl Samuda, almost $57 billion unaccounted for. So cumulatively is about $3 billion unaccounted for under this government. What is your take on that, gentlemen?
You know, ironically, just as the ruling happened, I saw an article that says the government dismisses the finding that $3 trillion are missing.
Yeah,
come no man. No, seriously. Seriously. How can somebody say that no money has been missing and you reject that? Where is your evidence to say it's not missing? Why not missing? It did, but we can't find it.
But because just as how it was spent during emergency. What I'm saying? National emergency. So therefore, you're not going to be able to account for it because it was spent during a time of emergency. So you're not going to remember who get the money. You're not going to remember 3 trillion. Yeah, 3 trillion and not 3 billion. 3 trillion. I said, you ever see the money there yet?
No. I'm just a human rights attorney.
So human rights attorney no make money. My God.
But me see it already. See it up on the screen, $3 trillion.
Oh, you see it.
On the screen.
I mean, here's the thing. The government has responded, you know. The government say, listen, we know say we thief, but see $20,000 for Uno. See
so
the one of culpable then?
Yeah, see a little light reprieve, and yeah, we know say the money missing, but still not getting
so culpable.
Yeah, I mean that's what the goodie bags are, and it's unfortunate because just like how you asked me, I said, you ever see the money? The people that must suffer. The people want money. They don't even know. They can't even fathom how their money they're missing, and that there's no accountability. So it's accepted. The government. The government is now saying, yeah, we see we're gonna give you something now. We come to you now. We mismanage.
Why that one, yeah?
Yeah, that's what it is.
The 20,000 is we just give them a part of the cookie jar and make them think then they get peas. Oh, you know, me never read it like that.
No, that's what it is.
Also, everybody
look, 3 trillion crisis. This is after the man, and you know, I had a conversation this week with Hyman, the economist. It was a great learning experience to know that this country was rescued by Dr. Peter Phillips under the Portia Simpson administration. We were freed of the clutches of the IMF, and right there, mismanagement for the last 9 years. And history is repeating itself. The Blinds, I saw him the name, Showerman, the Honorable Edward Siaga. Yeah, he had 9 years, and he wrecked this country in 9 years with his conduct. And he never saw back the office of the Prime Minister.
Oh, so you think is Siaga 2.2 going
Yes. The irony where all those people that said them not gonna be led by no white man, and them did it when the white man did it. Me not talk about the one we run up and down. We're not talking about that. But we simply saying the irony is that history is repeating itself. So the Jamaican people are fully aware of what is going on and the sentiments. Young people who want cars can speak for Portland Eastern. You go to Bellevue. They don't buy the cars because there are no roads there. Of course.
Get the bike.
Yeah, they just leave it alone. So you can't even uplift your life because remember, when I go down there and I lose some tires, on the bad road.
Really?
And it's ironic because the same people when they're talking about that's cursing on the internet and putting up misinformation say, may I hop on a skip road and I show bad road and not fix nothing. A government for fix road. The people them in Portland, I had to set up right here at Partner Draw TV just last week. The GoFundMe money have to raise because disaster happened, and MP fly around and say, oh, I did my work, happy Thanksgiving all, and the people in the constituency is still begging basic amenities so that them life can come back to normalcy. All of the road them wash away. So who did I laugh about my water boot and my raincoat? See, the Prime Minister agree with me and call a national emergency to road all over Jamaica. The MP herself say, oh, the roads are escaping in nearby bushes. And now without press release, guys, your Prime Minister is fixing all the road. I'm doing work. But
I am declaring the road conditions a national emergency.
He's declaring the road condition.
But this, do not be fooled. Election is near. So this is just like how the $1 trillion missing. I say him so the road them the money are going to be allocated and the road them now go fix and done.
So you believe, gentlemen, that this really is an electoral ploy?
Of course, they have all they do is find ways to pull down money. When Cornwall Regional Hospital was being revamped, the money that they take to talk about the revamping could have built a whole new hospital. And you said, no, we have to bill out, we have to bill round, we have to do this, we have to market me. Me have to make Valiant lick me down lick me down for distract everybody and get one bed in at the hospital for show them say not rat now run up against me. But me I leave that alone because they say me chat too much.
No man, but the timing of that was uncanny, you know, because the country was beating him, you know, and then when I look the next morning, him get lick off a bicycle.
What can go so?
I don't know. I'm really of the belief that something is afoot, because if nationally roads are being fixed, it may create the narrative as if the government is working. It may create that.
But I Satan.
Carry on. Oh, yeah, tell them which part my tire them blow out. Stop talking business.
I want to ask you a question, Isaac and Ishmael.
Yeah.
Isn't the government working?
What do you mean?
The government said they're working. Isn't this Prime Minister and the 49 MPs working?
Well, by the definition from the 3.6% of employment,
they're working.
Caller. You have won. Caller.
Hello, my name is Frank.
My name is Brogard. I'm declaring your area on the roads a national emergency. We are gonna pull down $2 billion. All you have.
I just sure you know.
All you have to do is pay your taxes. No new taxes. We're gonna unleash the new ticketing system. Everybody's blocking the stoplight and everybody's missing the stop signs.
Another one get chopped now. and then election night, them account. Western Union lockdown now, you know.
Natalie, you're right. This show now ends. Natalie Brown some of my bed.
No. What you know? So no.
I am not a part of it. What a bangarang!
I promise you, anybody call them member of parliament now, get through. Anybody right now, call them member of parliament, get through. You see, after election, don't call my phone. A chop you get chopped.
What needs to be said though is Michael Manley was very, very good in lifting the morale of the people.
Here's what day, as you talk about that, producer, I have something to send you. What place to speak, Isaac?
Yes, I was saying Michael Manley was very effective in reminding the people that we are not for sale. Nationally. And we've seen it happening in Town and St. Thomas. With Rose. We're not for sale. The people are not for sale. So KFC not good again. You can't bring a box of KFC and think say I go run KFC and nobody I go happy for that. If you want to send the chicken, but I know so it go. And you're not going to buy rum and boom and tell people and rub out hand mickle, and that will not be sufficient.
Wow.
The value of the human being in Jamaica is much more. Nobody no more than you. And so you are not for sale. If your life is not being uplifted and you're not seeing better for your life and the opportunities for your kids. In 2024, after COVID, there shouldn't be not one student in the Jamaican space that don't have a tablet. I'm saying this, and I want people to wake up. The vision that Michael Manley had for education in this country, to ensure that right up to the tertiary level, anything, as long as you had a brain and it was functioning and you find your rhythm and you find your flow, you were able to get to the tertiary level and become educated. The private sector did not have to talk about we need to import competent people. And you wouldn't hear it say to be a parking attendant, you have to have a degree.
Oh Lord.
No, don't say oh Lord, because it is true. It is a reflection that competence in this country from a lack of education means that people need to be satisfied that you understand basic critical thinking. So if we are going to get the children to have a fighting chance, bright people, young people, while they're at the impressionable state and they have the ambition. So when a child say I want to be an astronaut, people are laughing at them because they have that vision and they have the imagination for the country to move forward.
Yeah.
You have to give them the technology. You have to give them the technology. So while it is that people we're still talking about road in 2024 and water, and you have our older population, people who we have to be providing depends for. Depends is the pampers for older people, and they have to be wearing depends and going to catch them own water. I have to tell you about in a Portland Eastern where water a sell, water truck there, because there is no national emergency to make sure water in pipes so people can bathe.
Wow.
As me say, in certain spaces, you dare not drink them dirty water lest you become like them. So if you are not trying to ensure that humanity is something that we want for all the citizens of this country, miss me with that $20,000 and the $250 we're already there on the bill. See, so JPS tell you, if you pay your bill early, it right on the bill. You pay, see there, early payment incentive, $250. I know now look, but see that's up on the bill. It's right there, see it?
And that the Prime Minister give?
And it's on the water bill too. It's on every single company, because the importance of paying your bill early is almost like collecting taxes. And so we cannot be taking 2 steps forward and 10 steps back and then talking about we're progressing. You know, 9 years ago there was a big conversation about Vision 30. Them did have the man where it was the JC principal, where them kick him out of the education ministry for thieving. Him and him Pickney and Woman and all kind of people. Yeah, allegedly. What was his name?
Which one that now?
The education man. Remember his name? You did call him name earlier.
Ruel.
Yeah. Them time that we did not talk about Vision 30. Vision 30 dead. Dead. Yeah. And so we can't make everything a 9-day wonder. We have to be thinking about how we are going to improve the lives of the people. And that up to date, the government of the day, apart from admitting that they did nothing in the 9 years to improve the life of the people, are saying give us an opportunity to improve your lives. And you had 9 years to do it and you didn't do it. Let me tell you something, man. If all you have is road, you're not saying nothing. Because road have a fix.
Well,
you know, today marks 100 years since the birth of Michael Manley. Today Michael Manley, if he was alive.
So hold on, Michael, another 10th Michael Manley born.
You sure?
Me sure.
Wait, man.
My hair mix up Bruce Golden, you know.
No, man. I think, wait.
I think it was the 10th. Let me check.
Okay, about the December people, let me know.
What that mean?
We have the win.
Oh yeah, my apologies. I will do a special feature on Michael Manley.
Hey, you never know, so many know say at the 10th.
My
boss, you know. Top boss.
Apologies, my sincere apologies. But we did a good roundup today. I'll be back tomorrow night, students. The young man, Jamaics. Remember we carried him on the program, and his situation that he's currently unemployed, but he has started a campaign, and we're going to see tomorrow if we can support him on that campaign. So I'm asking my students tomorrow night on a Saturday night to come and make way support Jamaica to get some assistance. He's needing of the assistance. He started a GoFundMe, and I'm asking the students of partner draw. Hey, a partner draw students not easy, you know. When you know if you show up, you know. So may I ask you to show up tomorrow night, and we do a little fundraiser for Jamaica tomorrow. All right. The tourist worker who them fire him because him talk out. You remember the tourist worker who was here on the program? The butler guy?
I remember him. He's very eloquent.
So John Max will be on the program tomorrow, and we'll get some further updates, and we will take it from there. All right? So may I ask who know John Max can come tomorrow, hear about him, and we can support him. All right? So thank you, gentlemen, for coming. And to the students who picked up their cakes today, reach out to Auntie Claudette. For those who never get to pick up, reach out. It's just a few leave.
You didn't pay for my cake, Andre?
Yes, somebody paid for your cake. You just need to arrange with Auntie Claudette and pick it up.
Okay.
Just arrange with Auntie Claudette and pick up the cake. So for those students out there, in New York, Angela is there. Remember to order, pre-order. Selector Princess pre-order. Suzette pre-order. Nobody really pre-ordering in North Carolina, but we just still there. And Canada pre-order with Miss J. All right? Pre-order with Miss J. So we will talk Jamaica. Thank you all again for coming to Partner Draw TV, and you will see me back tomorrow at 8 p.m. Until then, Jamaica, God bless you and good night, good night, good night. Blessings, blessings, blessings.